Hey guys, welcome back to Starfield. So we are still here in the Hephaestus mine. Hopefully we've only got a little short ways to explore because we're just looking for one more terminal, I believe, which was the...
It was not uncommon for them to leave all this equipment behind, but it seems rushed.
Yeah, they kind of just dropped everything and bugged out. No pun intended, given what we've found down here. That looks nasty. The hell have we actually got down here? Oh, look! That is one of their eggs. I wish I could scan them, but yeah, it is one of their eggs that they had on that on the desk over in one of the offices. This is icky. Yeah, we're just looking for was it HH, the initials of that person that was working with Ervin? I know we found Ervin's terminal, but we unlocked one other in that other computer upstairs. Right, that's long since caved in. But excuse me, Barrett. Sorry, coming through. I'd rather not stand in a caved-in area. Thank you very much. Oh God, this cave goes on, doesn't it? Well, this is.
No, it's not uncommon for them.
Another one of them there pests. Give me you. Up close so I can see that smile. Okay, maybe not when I'm reloading. Awesome. Thanks for the help, Barrett. That one was getting a touch too close. Uh-oh. This shotgun seems pretty effective against them, but the reload time is a little bit of a problem. Oh, this was an angry adult pest. Well, hopefully its mood is a little bit better now I've put it to eternal rest. Yeah, so, what was I going to say? This is a little bit like the...
Let's finish this.
Sorry, Barry, can you see something that I can't? Oh, that's interesting. I've got an icon just around my chrono mark there, just at the 12 o'clock position that I've not seen before. Interesting. What's that pointing to? It's an upward arrow. My ship. Oh, I don't think I've ever seen it represented like that before. How curious. Anyway. Yeah, so what I've been trying to spit out is this is a lot like the...
I was looking forward to more.
Yeah, for what you wish for. The mine... Oh, hello. You had to go and say it, didn't you? This one was only a juvenile. Anything on you? Toxins? I'm going to stop picking up resources just for now until I actually get sort of majorly into crafting because I'm rapidly filling up my... Oh, God. This is level 15. Whoa. Okay, don't like this, Barrett. Don't like this at all. This one's got 3 health levels. Thankfully, their attack range seems... Ow! To have got me. I was about to say, embarrassingly short, ha ha ha. And then it actually bit me. There we go. That thing did not want to go down. Right, I'm going to stay put until I actually finish saying what I'm saying. This is remarkably like the first mine that I started out on when I was still working for the Mining Corporation. There we go, finally got it out. Alien genetic material as well, okay. We'll take that.
All yours.
You know what, I'll go ahead and pick some stuff up. Yeah, I keep on filling my inventory up with a frightening amount of frequency at the moment, so I need to hold off that. On that note, oh, hello. I thought that was some bulbous alien protrusion then, but it's a piece of mining equipment. Yeah, on that note, thank you very much for all of the comments that you've been leaving on the videos recently. I'm, this past week, since I've actually gotten well enough to make videos again, has been a little bit hectic, but I am working my way around to answering the comments, but... Hold that thought. Down you go, adult pest. That's none of your shenanigans around here. Did you see how much health Barrett's melee attack took down? Oh, remind me never to arm wrestle you. Remind me. Oh, it's spotted another. Oh, they're everywhere. Right, let's tell you what, let's scan my inventory, see if I've got a decent ranged weapon that I can fall back on, because ooh. I could do with trying out this old earth pistol, maybe. Bashing, staggering, elemental. I could really do with something that doesn't, that does a little bit of damage against aliens, I guess. Let's try out the Kodama. Yeah, so what I was saying, one of the comments that has been left was from Dave Isinger, and I do apologise if I've been mispronouncing your name in the past, Dave. Yeah, thanks very much for the comment, who mentioned that picking up suits is generally a bad idea because they've got a really bad sort of value to mass ratio, and they've got quite a bit of mass, so I need to be a little bit more picky and choosy about which spacesuits I'm picking up along the way. But also mentioned the Kodama. Dave said that it's a great little SMG, uses the 7.77mm rounds, which we've got an absolute ton of, I believe. Yeah, we've got over 4,000 rounds. Yeah, and is quite punchy. So let's see, DPS. Blimey, yeah, DPS is 259. Nice. That is, let's see, that's comparable to the Coachman, but presumably has, you can sustain fire for longer, I would guess, because you won't have to reload as often. What was my main gun that I was relying on recently? Where's it gone? The Orion. It wasn't that Orion, though, was it? Wait, hold on. Oh, don't say I've gotten rid of it. Where's the... Oh, here's the Orion. That's only got a DPS of... Wait, that's not the... What am I looking for? The really nice machine... Don't say I've gotten rid of it. Peacekeeper, that's the one. That's got a DPS of 220. So the Kodama even beats that. Bloody hell, I should be using this thing. Right, let's try... Ooh, it's a nice looking weapon. I just walked straight into the trajectory of that. Whoa. Oh.
I've done this 1,000 times.
Dave. Dave, thank you for the top tip. You were not wrong. I was not left wanting. Here you go. There you go, adult pest, if that is your real name. Have some of Dave's gun. Right, that's a bizarrely black-looking plant. How strange. Oh, whoa. Oh, hello. Sneaky. Oh, this is absolutely cutting them to pieces. Wow. Nice. Very nice. Oh, there's another one over here. Right, let's, hello. Oh, Queen Pest. Your Majesty. Allow me to introduce you to Sir Dave's pistol. Oh, this is beautiful. I could do... Right, do you know what? I need to get into modding weapons because I've got a funny feeling that me and this Kodama are going to get along famously.
Oh, I love this part.
Funnily enough, me too. I've got a feeling that me and this pistol are going to get along very well for a very long time. But I could do with maybe giving it a little bit of a tweak to sort of increase the magazine size, maybe. Right, what have we got in here? Side star. Oh, okay. I didn't mean to do that. Side star. Some stuff. Right, let's pick up the stuff. Even though I said I wasn't going to pick up the stuff, I'll pick up the stuff. Right, is this... Oh, here we go. HH. Helgi Haukson's computer. So this, I believe, is the researcher that was assigned to the mine who was being bothered by the creatures, and that's why Ervin was pulled in the first place, to actually eradicate them. Anyway, oh, sent my resignation. That's going to be juicy. Studies. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Search for evidence is completely cleared, so this is it now. Right, seems to run in chronological order from the bottom first. So study apex predator species. That's what Ervin was called in for. Let's see, 6/1/2029. 9/1/2029. Yeah, so these are all within a few days. Apex predators. If a local queen or gyne in the regional hive of apex predators dies, one of the drones is promoted to queen by consuming the remains of the previous queen. Ew. The process of promotion takes several months. Oh, that's okay. We're not going to face a queen anytime soon then. Full report sent to main office. Microbial colonies. Below the surface of Gagarin exists a vast microbial colony network that spans much of the planet. That is what Hephaestus seems to have killed off. These colonies contain many species of microbes working together to convert dust and organic material into soil. Without these colonies, Gagarin's entire ecosystem would be devastated. Full report sent to main office. Apex predator reproduction. Ooh, do we really want to know? The apex predator species is an important component of the Gagarin ecosystem. The species is eusocial and has a strict caste structure with drones, defenders, and a primary reproductive gyne or queen. The gyne of each region reproduces irregularly, and waste produced by the nesting process is often exclusively by the soil microbes. is used exclusively by the soil microbes to form massive colonies below the surface. So this layer of microbial biomatter that completely covers the planet just underneath the soil layer, like a lower skin, is sort of symbiotic with the creatures. The creatures sustain it, and then it sustains the planet. So Ervin wiping out a good chunk of the apex predators, and Hephaestus in their mining operation and releasing gases wiping out the microbial the layer, they basically just condemned the entire planet to death. Here we go, ecosystem collapse. Biochemical analysis of subsurface bacterial colonies reveals near total collapse caused by the gases released by the mining processes. Killing apex predators devastates a local colony temporarily, but they can rebound. The chemicals released from the mines, however, are 95% responsible for the collapse of the ecosystem. My full report, including data, methodology, and analysis, will be sent directly to the main office. And then, my resignation. Due to witnessing numerous ethics... This is the same day that he sent that report, I think. Ethics violations at Hephaestus, I quit. This is my 180th report about the severity of the situation. What Hephaestus is doing in these mines will cause the biome to become unstable in the short term, and it will ruin our environment permanently in the long run. Read my studies if this is unclear, if anyone reads this at all. What a waste. Oh, yeah.
Seems like Helgi tried to do the right thing here.
It does indeed.
I'm sure Ellie would want to see this. He's citing numerous ethics violations dating back to before Ervin's time, and Hephaestus just ignored him.
So, Helgi was concerned that they were wiping out this microbial layer, and that was going to destabilize the ecosystem, plunge the planet into ruin, and then just to make matters worse, Hephaestus, hello, brings Ervin in to sit. Go away. Ooh, cheeky. Going for a bit of a tail whip. Yeah, brings Ervin in to further unbalance the planet by wiping these out, he says, having just gunned down an entire colony. Speaking of which, terribly sorry, creatures. Do these pop? No, they don't. Okay. You know, just checking. Aha. Oh, you're annoyed, aren't you? Because I just shot one of those up. It's fine. Sit down and stay down. Okay. Really, really liking this this weapon. What the hell's that? Oh, wow. That looks grim. Where did I... Oh. Oh, it's spitting stuff at me. Okay. Yeah, they're not happy, are they? Sit. Oh. Interesting. They seem to know that,
You aren't ready for this, but I am.
throwy badabooms are bad. I wonder if there's like a weak spot on these. If I aim near the front, does that hit harder? I mean, hopefully we won't have much longer down here to find out, but... Where did I take down that queen? Was it... I was looking down upon something, wasn't I, when I took that queen out? Was it that pit that I was just looking at? I think it's an extension of that pit. Okay, well, let's start where the queen was, which was down here. Yep. I'd imagine it's probably the second one, to be quite honest with you. So I wonder what the actual prompt was.
Did you get that particular piece that... Yes, that right there. Excellent.
You're a curious sort, Barrett, I'll give you that. I'm just looking to see if any of these plants are scannable. They seem to be. Where are these things? Right, anywho, Right, I was probably saying a thing just then, but I don't know what the thing was. Was there anything around here? Is this where I've been? Hello? Did it come back to life then? This is new. This is new and particularly icky. Why is this all red? Oh, because it put red mood lighting. Okay. Makes sense, I guess. Keep feeling like some of these... Ooh, this is a bit slidey around here. Not sure I like that. Keep feeling like some of those eggs are going to hatch and I'm going to get little creepy crawlies lunging at me. But they seem reasonably inactive. Give it the old stamp test. Okay, I think we have seen all that is to be seen. Yes, I think we have. Right, let's get the hell out of here. So I'm going to head back to the main settlement. Did the settlement on Gagarin have a name? Or is it just sort of Gagarin settlement? Anyway, wherever it is, I'm going to head back there. Oh. I have a friend here. Okay, not the right one. Not the cutter. If I can make it out alive without doing something stupid. And, yeah, go and hand this information into Ellie. Oh, we got an angry one. Yeah, I really need to take it easy. There seem to be more of them now I'm on the way out. Not exactly ideal. Wait, is this a different way? Oh, goody gumdrops. They're ganging up on us, Barrett. Watch yourself. Barrett, if you take that one on the right, there we go. Teamwork makes the dream work. Yes! Love it. So they are, apparently, closing in on us from the outside. Oh, wait, I didn't see this before. Did I? Yes, I did. Is the coast clear? Ooh, a thing. I think we're good now.
Ellie! Hello?
Welcome back, detectives.
Ellie, I sent you all the data from the mine already. As I'm sure you know.
Yes, I've been reviewing it. Sit down. Let's have a chat about it.
Yeah, I can imagine you've, you found a few little tasty morsels. Are you coming, Barrett? This is kind of what you've been waiting for and bugging me about all this time. Now, I think I did actually spot an interaction point when I sat down last time. Oh, look at that, coordinated sitting. All right, let's see. There's a certain... There we go.
Welcome back, you two. How was the trip to the mine?
Productive.
You're gonna love this, Ellie.
Yeah, absolutely, Barrett. Take it away. This is your gig.
Okay, someone better tell me. Come on.
We found the coordinates to Ervin's old work site and went there. Huge battle. Fire, explosions. Pew, pew, pew.
Oh, he actually does say pew, pew, pew.
Barrett, please.
You should have seen the plants in there, too. Weird stuff. Anyway, you
Nice
read
to
all the
build the
documents
tension.
we found there, right? What do you think?
What you both found in that mine is remarkable. These documents show that the chemicals released by the mining process contaminated the ecology even before Ervin was tasked with removing the predators. And they also show that Helgi informed Hephaestus of the issue, and it was repeatedly ignored. And with that, I think we've got ourselves a case, my friends.
Yes! That's what I wanted to hear, Ellie. Woo!
Yes, but it's still likely to lose.
What?
Because what we really need now is Helgi as our witness, and that is a problem.
Oh, I wonder if Helgi... Was this mentioned before? Is Helgi the witness that was going to give evidence but then backed off? Yeah, why is this a problem? Tell me more.
Helgi isn't an ideal witness at all.
Oh.
He was our star witness the first time, and
Knew
he
it.
never showed up. Plus, he's got a reputation around town. After he quit, he went a bit weird.
Oh.
I can handle a bit weird. I know the captain can, too.
Clearly. But the judge might feel differently. It might be worth finding some character witnesses, too, while you're looking for him.
I love it. I love that thinly veiled little jab at Barrett there. I can clearly deal with weird because I'm running around with him. Okay. Yeah, you've got to be kidding. The star witness, the one that pulled out, has now gone doolally.
Helgi's documents are nothing without him there in court, explaining them to the judge.
Does Helgi still live around here by any chance?
Sort of. He's, unpredictable.
Let me guess.
though.
He's out in the wilds. Yeah, where can we find him?
That's also a bit tricky. He's hard to find. Doesn't really stay in one place for long.
Okay. Can we go to the court without Helgi? I guess that's when when the case basically just falls apart, as you were insinuating.
We could, but I think we'd lose the case, bluntly. We can verify these documents are real, but Hephaestus can counter by attacking Helgi's character. They'll label him a disgruntled employee and then find a dozen independent scientists to confirm Ervin was at fault. But with Helgi in court, he can explain the science and help me challenge any countering theories during cross-examination.
Surely Helgi's got to go for this, knowing that we've actually got the emails, the evidence from the dig site, and everything else that we've dug up along the way. Surely that's got to give him the courage to stand back in the court. Yeah, Gagarin isn't that big. I'll have a sniff around. Also, it seems like we can potentially ask around after Helgi as well. That could lead to some cute clues.
You might ask Dr. Kaela. She checks up on folks who fall through the cracks sometimes.
Okay.
You'd have to convince her to tell you where he is. That might be hard.
Sounds like we're making a stop at the med clinic. We'll be back when we convince Helgi to be a witness.
Listen, if he refuses, then he refuses. Can't force him.
Yeah, we don't want to press him too hard. The last thing we need is him refuting what he wrote. This is going to take a light touch, but I think we can handle it.
Yeah, we got this, Barrett, don't worry. Okay, find a potential character witness. So, can I dig up any more information about that at all, I wonder? Optional, find a potential character witness. Despite obtaining the evidence to clear Ervin's name, Ellie believes we still need to find a witness to testify. She believes Dr. Helgi Hauksson is still in Gagarin and may be willing to cooperate. Oh, so, right. Does this... Is this the optional objective to find Helgi as the character witness before we go to court? Could we potentially turn around to Ellie and say that we want to go without him? Is that why that's optional? But yeah, Dr. Kaela. I wonder if she's the one in the Reliant Med Clinic that sent us to go and pick up that package. Can we press you for any more information?
You're back. Well, what did you uncover?
Well, as we haven't left your office, Ervin's... Oh, okay, brilliant. Yeah, Barrett?
Thanks, Captain. We searched Ervin's apartment and found an application for a hunting license. Compelling, right?
It's not much. Practically zero. Is that all you found?
Well, we also have a copy of the actual license sponsored by Hephaestus, too. How about that?
From the town hall.
That's solid evidence, but likely not enough to bring it to a judge.
Opening an old case is a higher burden of proof, I'm sure.
Yeah, so that didn't help at all.
I didn't mean to leave you with that impression, no. That is incorrect. It helps the case. It shows bad faith on the part of Hephaestus since they claimed he was not hired to hunt for them. But that's just circumstantial. It may help when we argue for a settlement value, though. If we win.
Yeah, it's getting it across the line that's the problem. That's why we need Helgi. We found more evidence.
You're gonna love this, Ellie.
Yeah, go on. Oh, hold on. You can tell her, Barrett, it's your case. So we've already done that. Let's see what happens if I present it. The documents show that Hephaestus was responsible.
Basically. Or at least aggressively negligent. What you both found in that mine is remarkable. These documents show that the chemicals released by the mining process contaminated the ecology even before Ervin was tasked with removing the predators. And they also show that Helgi informed him.
Okay, this is the same dialogue by the looks of it.
Yes!
Yes, but
Okay,
it's still
yeah, we've definitely heard
because
this.
what we really need now. Be careful out there, detectives.
Okay, will do. Oh, but I want to read a computer. Right, so let's see about a character witness then, shall we? So we'll go and visit Reliant Medical. In fact, let's see how many little blue diamonds are around the chronomark. Only one. Okay, interesting. So I guess that is pointing us towards... Oh, hello. What's this? Vanguard? Is this... What is this? UC Vanguard Station? Hello. Zinaida Coopers, I think.
Welcome to the Vanguard recruitment office.
Oh.
Here to join the cause.
Absolutely
If
not.
you've got a ship and the metal to help keep UC systems safe, the Vanguard has got a place for you.
Interesting. So I didn't know there would be UC Vanguard recruiting offices elsewhere. Yeah, actually hoping to chat about something else, perhaps.
Not a problem. What you want to discuss?
I wonder if there's an... Oh, okay. I was wondering if there might have been an option amongst sort of like a number of the locals around here to ask about Helgi, but yeah, what brought you to here? When was the office set up? Is this a new edition?
My family's actually lived here since the place was first settled. Gagarin's seen a lot in that time. Wasn't too long ago, this was a booming manufacturing town,
so I
churning
hear.
out mechs for the UC. That all went belly up when the technology was banned post-colony war. Now we've got these outside firms buying up the old factories, bringing in new money. Honestly, I think we'll see this place get a real facelift in our lifetimes.
That'd be nice. You could certainly do with it. What'd you do before you worked here?
UC Marine Corps. Served in the colony war. I can't talk about the specifics, but I'm proud of what I was able to do.
Okay.
Being a part of something bigger than myself made me who I am today. Living in the war zone, you get a better idea of the value of life, of working together with others, of your own strengths. I'm still processing my experiences and how they changed my life to this day.
Yeah, funnily enough, ditto, except I was on the other side of the coin. We go rapidly off you. But, is there anything you need doing around here?
I'd love to get some more people coming in the door.
Oh, no.
Any interest in helping me distribute some recruiting materials to a couple local concerns?
No, thank you.
Same. I paid my dues. And no offense to you, but if folks aren't signing up, then I don't know if pamphlets will matter much.
I was a UC Marine. It takes more than that to offend me. You never even mentioned my mother. And you'd merely be performing outreach. The UC's not looking to dupe anyone. You'll be dropping off recruitment kits to 3 people. Lizzy at the local watering hole, Chief Pretorius at the security office, and Dr. Kaela over at the clinic. I'll pay you for the legwork, but I'll throw in some extra if you can get them to guarantee they'll actually put the materials up. That all sound like it's in your wheelhouse?
Okay, let's think about this objectively. I don't want to join the UC Vanguard because I don't particularly want to join the ranks that formerly, sort of X number of decades ago, slaughtered my parents and left me an orphan. But at the same time, the colony war was over a long time ago, and we do kind of know where those 3 people are, and we could just run there in 2 minutes flat. Plus, I'm going to see one of them anyway. Yeah, I suppose I don't have much against the current iteration of the UC Vanguard. They're generally doing good things, sort of keeping the Crimson Fleet and the Spacers at bay. And the UC Vanguard people that we've met so far seem an okay bunch.
Strong, silent type? We can work with that.
Fine, I'll do your legwork. I'm not joining the UC Vanguard, but yeah, I'll go and deliver your flyers and stuff. Okay, any suggestions on convincing them how to actually put the stuff up?
If I knew how to do that, I wouldn't have to pay someone. But I trust you'll figure something out.
Fair point, I guess.
So, does that mean you'll do it?
Go on, then.
Good. Once you're done, come back here. I'll have your credits waiting.
Okay, like I said, this should be over and done within 2 minutes flat. I hope. Anything of interest? UC wants you. Okay, so, is there anywhere else that I haven't actually... Ooh, where does this go? Oh, that goes up to that huge gantry, and I think I might have been up there before. This is such a utilitarian area, isn't it? Sort of loading trams and cargo storage, and that one's hanging precariously halfway off of the loader. But anywho.
Real scorcher today, isn't it?
Ooh, 46 degrees. Yes, that's icky. How do you people survive here? My God. No wonder the Terror Brew is abandoned. Who wants a coffee in 46-degree heat? Okay, right, that was Centauri Mills, wasn't it? That leads back up to the landing pad. I don't think I've explored up here, actually. What's up this way? Ooh.
I'm gonna become a famous bounty hunter, just like the Mantis.
The Mantis? Who's the Mantis?
We're not supposed to leave the canyon. Too dangerous.
Got a funny feeling I'm going to be leaving the canyon soon, kid. Off in search of a madman, by the sounds of it. Hello! That's a robot.
A robot shall not harm a parcel, nor allow a parcel to come to harm through inaction.
Nice Asimov reference, I like that. Your parcels here are 3 rules safe. Oh, hello. You're a named individual. What is this anyway? I kind of stumbled in. Just a storage warehouse? Okay. Well, hold on. I want to talk to you.
Chronicles of the Mech Riders. It's a good title. You read it, right?
No, I haven't, though by the title, I'm guessing it's some UC-themed colony war sort of thing that I really would not want to be reading in. Let's see. What was this? Halfway decent romance? Great title. Yeah, no, I think I've missed it. I've not heard of this.
Ah, then let me explain. Action, adventure, heartbreak, humanity at its absolute most raw. Ever since I left the military, I've been thinking about writing chronicles. Interviewing other mech pilots about what it was like to experience the war strapped in.
Oh.
And what it's been like for us ex-pilots since mechs were banned.
So you were a mech pilot, presumably for the UC, I guess.
Deployed from 2309 till the fleet got themselves blown to bits 2 years later, and the UC waved the white flag. I was at the Battle of Mars when the Free Stars dropped in to try and blow our industrial output to smithereens. If you've ever visited Sidonia and noticed it's still in one piece, that's my unit's work.
Still need to explore Sidonia, actually. Sounds like you want to glorify slaughter. Do I give it the benefit of the doubt? Yeah, given Ash's sort of attachment to one side of the colony war.
Lure folks in with glory, then teach them about everything else along the way.
My goal would be truth, and there was glory during the war as well as slaughter. Chronicles would be an uncompromising view of all the facets of being a mech pilot.
Okay.
If I could only get off my tail and actually work on it.
All right. Seeing as you've actually taken a level-headed approach to this, yeah, so you said mechs were banned. Why? Yeah, we know that. They were banned along with xenoweapons as well. What is it like piloting a mech? I'm not going to lie. I would like to give it a go myself, but might get in a spot of bother.
When folks lose a limb, some get ghost sensations. Feel like the limb's still there. Well, imagine that across your whole body. When you're strapped in long enough, you and your machine, you grow to understand each other. What the machine can take and keep going, and what the human can. We'd even sleep in our mechs so we could deploy faster. And since they were a hell of a lot more comfortable than the cots the UC issued, you spent your life cradled in the arms of a war machine. That's what it's like to pilot a mech, and that's what I want to write about.
So why are you not doing it?
Sailing across the settled systems, hunting down all these other pilots, it's not going to be cheap.
I sense a job coming up.
That's why I'm living in scenic Gagarin, and not, say, downtown New Atlantis. Every spare credit goes right into the book fund. Of course, I don't exactly mind living in the same town where my mech was built, either. But once I've got enough, I'm gone.
Okay, I thought she was going to say, well, hey, how about you go and travel the settled systems and ask about them? We might as well ask just for the background. So why exactly are mechs banned?
The armistice that ended the colony war put plenty of new laws into place. But the two big ones were no more xeno-weapons and no more mechs. You'll get into trouble for even having mech components on your ship on more settled worlds.
Notice that.
So those of us that made our living piloting them were left without a purpose. Which is how I went from driving a 1500 horsepower battle frame to working in a shipping warehouse. Roger that.
Okay. She seems pretty level-headed, to be fair to her. So, yeah, her and the recruiting officer up in, well, the recruiting office. God, this goes on a bit, doesn't it? Hello. They seem sort of reasonably, I don't know, hoorah gung-ho sort of people. So maybe they're not all bad. Hello. Who are you? What do you do around here?
System's down. Nothing's going out until it's fixed.
Oh.
Sorry, I don't mean to be rude, but I've got a lot of shipments to process still, so let's cut to the chase. Are you here to claim a shipment in storage, or do you have some other shipping concern? Did one of my robots wander off again? Was it something else entirely?
Again? Kind of worrying. Yeah, there sure are a lot of robots, I noticed.
What do you expect? Robots never get tired. They don't need breaks. They can carry heavy loads. They're faster and more efficient in every way for this kind of work. And if I'm being honest, I prefer their company. When you've spent most of your life in space away from people, you learn to trust technology more than humanity.
So what can you tell me about the warehouse? What exactly do you ship out of here now, anyway?
Well, it's owned by Unified Transport. We employ a mostly robotic staff. Fewer mistakes that way. We do short-term storage, long-term. I guess that's pretty much it. It's a warehouse. We do shipping. Enough said.
Generally do warehousey things, I suppose that stands to reason. Do you ship a lot?
You'd be surprised. Gagarin's had a bit of a resurgence lately as an industrial hub.
New companies.
It seems like every week we're storing and shipping more and more cargo. That reminds me, if this keeps up, we're going to need more robots.
Okay, I'll leave you to it.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Same to you, pet. Right. Go on then, Barrett. Let's see if I can't find where in the hell I'm actually headed to. Where in the hell am I actually headed? Oh, yeah. The, well, first of all, where is... Oh, hold on. I never did make it round to the thing that was on fire.
Can I use a vacation?
Go and take one then, forthwith. Here we go. That's... No, it's not. That is... Oh, what's it called? Need to start memorizing the names of these companies. Centaur. That's Centaur Mills. Right, I'll pop by Lizzy's bar in just a second. I wanted to see what this fiery thing was. Oh, it's a barbecue. Okay. Not quite as nefarious as I thought it was.
Probably never intended for these walkways to last this long.
All because he didn't study for his citizenship exam. But I don't think that's true.
Okay. Slightly disconcerting. Oh, what's that down there? Hello? That looks like an interesting place to be. I want to be in that interesting place. But what have we got around here? This is apartment stack 1. Okay, so those are residences. Arches overlook apartments. That's named, so what does that mean? It's a little bit more posh, a little bit more upper class. Right, let's get myself here. Is this still part of Lizzy's? Oh, very cool. I mean, a little bit of shame that the place is surrounded by TVs and none of them are turned on, but what does that say? Shut up and drink. A good ethos, I guess. So, without further ado, let's go and see Lizzy and see how keen she is to put this, Oh, is this medical? No, this is... I'm back at Centauri Mills. I keep on going in circles. See how keen she is to put this, UC Vanguard stuff up.
Were
Hello?
you looking to just wet your whistle? Can you imagine this place full of suits? Enough to make you want to flambe a necktie.
Right. Hopefully you don't feel the same way about UC Vanguard recruiters. Yeah, I'm just dropping off this UC recruitment stuff. You apparently know in advance about it?
More of these things? Fine. Give him here. I'll make sure they find their way to the incinerator with the earlier batches.
Well, about that, I'm just the delivery service. Oh, good, we get to persuade. I meant to take... She's half asleep, bless her. I meant to take another point in persuasion before I did any of this. Okay, you should hang these posters up and I'll give you a good reason why.
Oh, yeah? Fine. Let's discuss.
So, what are we? 6 persuasion. Okay, that's not too bad. Your bar could use some decoration that isn't rust or dust. Yeah, that's going to go down well. I bet Zinaida would be plenty grateful if you hung them up. Folks come here when they're down on the luck. The military's a chance to improve their lot. Actually, to be fair, 3-star or UC kind of probably rings true for some people if they're really down on their luck.
Ah, so I'd be doing community service then. How kind of me.
Right, yeah, didn't mean to insinuate you'd be a charity case. Obstinate routine, I can tell deep down you want to help me. I'm tempted to go for that, just to take the pee. Sure there's a way we can walk away but be happy. Screw it, let's go for it.
Yeah. You're funny. And not totally off base.
Okay, I think she's warming to me. Help the UC out. I'm never going to advocate for that, but yeah, I bet Zinaida would be plenty grateful. I doubt she'd really care all that much.
And Zinaida's gratitude is a big motivating factor for me.
Yeah.
Enough, all right. It's not happening. Now, please, let me burn these things in peace.
Up to you.
Then
Do what
I'll
you
make
want.
sure they know you say goodbye.
Okay, cool. So that's part of my credit bonus down the toilet. Let's let's actually take that point that I was going to take. Social. Let's see. Persuasion. Yeah, here we go. 10% increased chance of success when persuading someone. Okay. All we need to do to level that up is succeed in 3 speech challenges. Easy peasy.
They
So,
said Arc Mine coming here was gonna bring jobs. Then they automate half their damn factory. Ingrates.
yeah. I have a funny feeling that's probably what the people at the warehouse thought as well. So I'm heading to Reliant Medical, which is back out towards the entrance, and oh, in fact, the security office is back out towards the entrance as well, isn't it? So let's find my way back out towards the entrance. Here we go. So Reliant was here. Yeah, here we go.
Share the catwalks, all right? I don't want to have to fish anyone else out of the canyon.
There's a kid up there thinking that he's going to get pushed off if he doesn't pass some sort of test or something. You might want to check that out.
If you have any comments about this facility.
Right, let's see. So was this the person that I'm after? Helena Strickland. Oh, wait. I don't think she's the person I need to speak to.
I'm sure you'll be able to find our courier at one of those stops.
No, she's not. Nuts. Who was I meant to speak to about the pamphlets? Oh, hello, you're a person.
If you have any problems, you should talk to Chief Pretorius. She'll help you out.
Oh, rats. Who was I meant to chat to? Right, I'll check that out in a moment. I will go and see Pretorius, though, because she's another person that needs to be handed some pamphletos.
Could use a little chit-chat after the day I've had.
Well, let me go in with the hard sell. Hi.
Nice to talk to someone when they're not in trouble. You're not in trouble, right?
No. Just trying to persuade people to stick these things to the wall.
Knew Zinaida'd start coming for my people sooner or later.
Oh, sorry.
Sure.
You gotta go somewhere.
Give them here. I'll throw them up in the office.
Oh, well, that was easy. Well, that was easy. Yeah, you don't want to haggle or argue? You're just gonna take them?
Yup. That old piece of leather necks helped me out of more jams than I care to remember. I owe her.
Plus, I mean, to be fair, she is UC Sec. You kind of think she's on side. Thanks.
Sure. Just tell Zinaida she's buying my next drink, alright?
No problem. I'll pass the message on. Nice. Well, 1 out of 2. Should we see if we can make it 2 out of 3? If I can track down who the hell else I'm actually supposed to be handing these to. You're the person I just saw, aren't you? Yes, Citizen. Let's see. UC wants you drop off the recruitment material. So who have we actually got left? Ooh, somebody this way, apparently. Oh, wait, hold on. Wait! How How many times have I...
has been struggling for years.
Barrett, why didn't you tell me this was here? This is, a different medical center? So that one's Reliant. Is this one, what, independent? Oh, how infuriating. Right, cool. Okay, hi, hello.
Do you need medical assistance? Are you injured? Is there something I can help you two with?
Do you happen to know Dr. Helgi Hauksson?
I was about to say that.
We're trying to get his help with something.
Sorry, who are you exactly?
We're detectives. Self-taught and unaffiliated. Freelance detectives. With the emphasis on the free part.
Wait, what? Detectives? Sorry, I don't think I know what you're talking about.
Oh, I think you do. I think you may well be protecting someone, which is fair, I guess. Do you treat a lot of the mine workers by any chance?
I treat anyone who walks in my doors, if I'm able to.
Okay. Ever heard of the name Ervin Madani?
No, not really. I mean, there's Ervin the Slaughterer and Ervin the Scourge of Gagarin, but I doubt that's the same person, right?
Doesn't sound like our guy. We are looking for someone named Helgi. If you've got any information, that would be lovely.
I'm sorry, I'm not a tour guide. You'll have to ask somebody else.
We're trying to help him. And Gagarin, actually.
Oh, that got her attention. Did Helgi ever talk about Hephaestus?
Only every single time I see him.
So you do know him?
But listen, I don't have time to chat.
We're working with Ellie Yankton on a court case. It is for a good cause, like my associate has just mentioned.
Ellie's a good person. That bodes well, but I can't violate my oaths.
What's a Hippocratic oath between
Listen,
friends?
I can say that Helgi took up a job working at Clint's store just down the way.
Oh.
I saw him there stacking boxes the last time I picked up an order. I've got to get back to my work here, so if there's nothing else...
So he's been around recently. Interesting, thank you very much. Yeah, so would you vouch for Helgi's character?
If it's patient medical records you're after, I'll remind you, I'm not at liberty to discuss that.
No, just a character reference, basically.
We're thinking of taking Hephaestus to court with Dr. Hauksson as a witness. Now, given his situation, we're worried the defense might cast aspersions on his character, even question his mental health.
That's unfortunate, but not surprising. Look, if he agrees to testify and grants me permission, I could vouch for his well-being.
That's something.
Thanks, Doc. If he does end up testifying, we'll definitely need you for the trial. Ellie Yankton will be in touch.
No promises, given patient confidentiality, but I'll do my best.
Amazing. Nice, we've got a doc on side. Great, now that we've broken the ice, you fancy putting some recruitment materials up all over your walls?
Zinaida warned me this day might be coming.
Everybody stands up.
Look, I presume you're not getting paid if I refuse delivery?
Correct.
So here, I'll take them. I'm not about to pull credits out of someone else's pockets. But this is a medical office. I can't in good conscience hang those things up. First, do no harm and all.
You and your oaths. Yeah, why not put them up? More wounded means more money. Oh, no. No, Ash is not stooping to those levels. How about I try and persuade you?
I think you're just wasting your time here.
Probably, but let's give it a try anyway. Oh, she's only 4 persuasion. Okay, that's something. Well, seeing as we're only going for 4, let's go in with, please hang them up. I could really use the money.
Everyone's entitled to make a living, I guess.
Nice. It's not like there's a war going on right now. These people wouldn't be getting launched into the trenches. To be fair, yes, that is correct. And that's why I'm kind of coming around to the UC not being as bad as I kind of imagine they are. You're not just helping me out here, you're helping out one of your neighbors. Yeah, you're not putting people in direct danger.
That's not a bad point. It's not like they'd be heading off to the front lines.
There you go.
All right, I'll put them up. Tell Zinaida she wins, okay?
Nice. Awesome. Thank you, Doc. You have been most helpful. Right, Clint's. Let's see, where was Clint's? It was up on that level somewhere, wasn't it? Was it up here? It was not up here. It was up here on the left, I think.
Gagarin's not an easy place to
There
live.
it is.
Nice to finally be getting some new neighbors.
By that, you mean the companies that have moved in? I think you're about the only person on the planet that actually doesn't mind them.
Security's usually good about keeping on strays, but keep your eyes open at night for
I've got applications
Oh
in
my
at
God.
Arkmite and Reliant, and I know most of the other applicants, so I think I'm a shoo-in.
Just want to go to Lizzy's?
You've got a high opinion of yourself.
There.
Right, now we've got a bit of
If you're
peace and
looking for
quiet.
something special, just ask.
Someone
End of the
special,
colony
actually.
war hit Gagarin
Will you...
hard. The city's just finally getting back on its feet.
Thanks. Good night. Yes, Clint, I need a word with you.
Trade in a little bit of everything here. Except mechs. Too old to be dealing with that black market stuff.
Probably wise. Do you, perchance, know anyone named Helgi?
Funny you ask, because I'd like to know too. He owes me a sizable debt.
Oh? Oh, don't say he stole something. What does he owe you?
Enough that he's no longer allowed in my store. I don't like denying service to anyone, but it's the principle of the matter.
I thought he was working here. When did you last see him?
I've seen him around, but never in one place, except when he needs money. I offered him a job, but he showed up to work drunk one day and I had to let him go.
Oh.
I don't have any ill will toward him. Sure, the credits I'd like to have back, but only because it'll mean he's gotten his life together.
Right. So that means taking the credits from me wouldn't make it any better, so I can keep them in my pocket? Oh, do you know what? We're filthy rich at the moment. Yeah, I can cover his debts in exchange for any leads you can give me.
Nobody is going to know where he is aside from someone who knows the underbelly of Gagarin. And that is Lizzy up at the bar.
Oh, good.
That's who you need to ask.
Perfect. The one person on this planet that I've just pissed off. Great. Would you... No. Given what he said, this isn't going to go well. Would you like to vouch for Helgi's character?
You sure you got the right person? Helgi and I have had several run-ins in the past.
Oh, well. It was worth it for a giggle. You're right, I found someone else. I'm sure you borrow from him too. Sure, it's all water under the bridge. You don't seem like you're holding a grudge or anything.
For me, yes. But there's a lot of water.
We just need someone to serve as his character witness. Given your long-standing reputation in the city.
Sure, I can say a few words. I like Helgi, but fair warning, I'm not gonna lie for him.
That's fine.
If I'm testifying under oath, it'll be full of the good and the bad.
Wouldn't expect anything less.
Absolutely. Nice. So we got a second potential character witness.
Finally starting to cool off.
And we've got to go and see Lizzy. Oh, no. Oh, dear. Hi, Lizzy.
Be careful on that ship. No clue why the crew might have ditched. But I'm sure it wasn't just for a change of scenery.
I really want to go and check out that ship soon. Sounds awesome. Hi, yeah. You know the fallout we had over those posters? That's all behind us, right?
Ah, yes. The detectives. I heard about you.
A reputation already? I'm impressed.
Yeah, word gets around.
Slow news day, I guess.
Thanks. Anyway, could you possibly help us find someone?
There are very few secrets here in Gagarin, my friend.
And yet this one
Just
prevails.
makes the ones that exist much more expensive.
It is what it is.
The grin says it all. I heard you were someone who can help to find people.
I serve drinks here, friend.
We were told that you are a local crime.
We serve drinks here. Here's a list of our specials for today.
There's nothing on here.
Oh, that's strange. Here, let me fix that. Don't worry, it's just the one sale today.
Oh, right. Of course, it's a number. Here you go, Captain. All yours.
This is confusing. Just a drink for me, thanks. I'll think about that special. You have any work we could do in exchange for his location? We could bribe her. Or we could try another round of persuasion. Oh, do you know what? I'm a glutton for punishment.
The service I provide is worth quite a lot.
Oh my god, I'm so slow on the uptake. Today's special, a number on a piece of paper, was literally 4,000, wasn't it? That's the bribe that she wanted for information. Right. Oh my god. 8 persuasion. Oh my lord. Okay. There's no reason for us to have a problem. Who knows how long it'll be before you get another offer. I need to try and make some headway into this 8 persuasion chunk. You must not get around much if you think anyone will pay that. Let's go for the 4. That at least would get us halfway.
In my experience, the right offer is always worth waiting for.
That's predictable. Oh, we've already got 2s and 3s. Rubbish. Right, price is too high and you know it.
Hold on. I never said that was my final offer.
Okay. Let's see. This is my last turn. I have to make sure it's successful, otherwise I bomb out. But also, if I just go for a 1 or a 2, I'm getting nowhere. Fine, I'll take my credits elsewhere. We've got other options if this fails.
You do that. It's nothing for an off-worlder like you to pay what we ask for.
Rubbish. That's 2 for 2 on failed persuasions with this woman. Okay, you have any work we could do in exchange for his location? Do you know, I'm intrigued just to see what job she lines up for us.
Not for this kind of deal.
Oh.
Sorry.
Fine.
Credits are easier for you explorer types, though, aren't they?
I'm utterly filthy rich. By the way, I could probably buy your bar, so here, have this pittance, Lizzy.
Thanks for your patronage. Sending your receipt directly to you now. We'll be sure to leave a glowing review for your establishment. Don't worry.
Wonderful. Yeah, I could use a drink, but I'm not going to stop. Would you vouch for Helgi's character?
Wait.
Not for a price, I guess.
Let me get this straight. You want the bartender to testify he's not a lousy drunk?
Yeah, on second thought, I don't think we need you. Oh, should I? I suppose we need all the backup we can get if we're going to put this guy in front of a court to testify for Ervin. We should try and keep her on our good side. The angle we're going for.
All right, I'm no lawyer, but seems like a bad move. Also, it sounds like work. And I don't work for free.
Yeah, I had a funny feeling you might say that.
If it's about creds, you might earn a lot of brownie points with the locals if you helped with that. Points they'd spend at your bar.
As long as I'm still alive to spend it. But fine. If you get Helgi to show up, I'll take some of the heat off of him.
Nice, we've got 3 character witnesses.
Don't cook yourself out there.
I'll try not to. In fact, nighttime. Yeah, it's the dead of night. What's the temperature now? Still 46! Jesus. Okay, right. Let's take a look at this this receipt that Lizzy has so helpfully provided us with. Right, Lizzy's receipt. It say, Helgi's got a little room right under town hall with a sleeping bag that looks about as comfortable as a bag of rocks. Probably the only thing harder than his luck, to be honest. Anyway, Gagarin stuff is hell to navigate. I'll also send you the coordinates. Don't need you two coming back making more noise. She wrote that down quick. Okay, so here we are. Right, let's
Smells like the center.
let's get ourselves to this little subterranean bunker. Which way is it now? Movie. Wait. What? Oh!
The drop-off for the
I've got the wrong
part.
task selected.
Getting them to actually hang those posters, less so.
Oh well, might as well hand this in while we're here.
You managed to get those materials passed out?
Uh-huh.
Folks didn't give you too much trouble, I hope.
I dropped them off, but yeah, people weren't really interested in hanging them up.
I'm sure you did everything you could. Here, what I owe you for the deliveries. And for your negotiation services. Thanks again for helping out.
You're welcome. 4.5k, that's not too bad. At least that got us some bribe money for the bar lady back. Right, let's take it. Oh, okay, it has now selected the correct job. So let's have a little look here. Where is this? Oh, hello. I didn't even notice this stairway here. Ooh. What's down this away? What have we got here? This. Whoa! Hello! Oh my lord! What have I stumbled into? Barrett. Sorry, Detective Barrett.
Oh no. Well, looks like we've hit a dead end.
The Courier's body? Is this the Reliant guy? Nice pun, by the way. Hit a dead end. Oh, crap. No wonder she didn't get a parcel. An empty priority package.
Well,
Oops.
they don't need it now.
Oh, dear. Are there any slates or anything around here that might indicate what the hell happened? Right, well, priority package is, AWOL. We'll have to report back to the, what was her name? Helga, was it? The Reliant woman? Yeah,
Watch
good.
your step. It's easy to take a sudden trip around here.
Good job on keeping things secure and civil round here. I'll not even bother closing the door to the corpse. Aha! Helgi Hauksson.
I don't suppose you're here to tell me I've won a ticket to a new planet, huh?
Not quite.
Sorry, Doctor. Not today. We came to Gagarin to investigate Ervin Mandani's contract with the mining company a long time ago. Ring any bells?
Ervin, yeah. Biologist. Hunter. Yeah, I remember him. Why? Who are you people?
We want to discuss something you worked on. We need to talk. You clearly need help. Maybe we can work something out. We need to take the softly approach with this guy, Barrett said. So let's just talk for a moment. Get to know each other a bit, eh? Old pal?
Well, I'm a fella who needs a drink.
Oh.
I guess we all don't get what we want in this world, do we?
Yeah, you're not getting it from me.
Ervin was once one of your colleagues. He was the one Hephaestus blamed for an ecological disaster about 20 years ago. Do you remember any of that?
No, I don't remember lies.
Oh, I see how this is. He got burned so bad by Hephaestus to get him to back off of testifying against them that he's now sort of buried it in his mind, and he's convinced himself that he's got to toe the line that they fed him. Woof. Ervin was Barrett's husband. We're just looking for answers. We're trying to prevent the mining company from doing more harm. We've uncovered new evidence we think will make a difference. Maybe that'll get him round. Because he was, I guess he was worried about not being able to sort of stand up in court.
It's been 20 years. 20. Get out of here.
Look, I know this is strange. We show up out of the blue about things that happened decades ago. But right now, nobody save us knows the truth. And that means we're the only ones who can clear Ervin's name.
Barrett's right, we're the only ones who can set the record straight. We know about Hephaestus, how you tried to warn him about the collapse of the ecosystem. Ooh, that could speak to him. We need your expertise. This is about a better future for Gagarin. It is about Gagarin. It is about Ervin. But I think if we basically go with the approach that we are trying to back up his view and trying to support what he tried to do, trying to stop them from ruining the planet's ecology 20 years ago, maybe that'll make some headway.
And what of it? You probably think the sky is blue too. Well, you'd be wrong. It's whatever color Hephaestus says it is.
They really got to him.
Only if you let them. You're a scientist. Your words matter. That's why we need you to testify.
Testify? The trial is over, the verdict rendered. In case you two clowns didn't get the memo.
And he acts and reopen the case. Ooh, okay. Let's see. What do you remember about the case? Can we pay for your cooperation? Why are you so reluctant to even try? Ooh. Could this get through to him, or will this just piss him off even more?
Because I tried before, and they threatened me. 20 years ago. I still wake up in fear almost every night. They said if I ever left Gagarin, they...
Whoa.
I left my wife to protect her. She didn't deserve any of this.
Holy crap.
Any of my mess.
They destroyed his life. And it keeps him up every night. This is your chance to put it to rest, to finally overcome what's haunting you. What do you remember about the case?
I remember not to talk with people who come asking questions about powerful corporations.
Can we pay for your cooperation? This has the possibility of backfiring.
Believe it or not, I don't need or want your money. I made enough of it by working for massive mining corporations. I don't need to risk anything else.
Wow, so he's living down here by choice. He's filthy rich and he's living in a storeroom underneath an outpost. Anyway, Ellie Yankton has reopened the case.
Ellie Yankton? But why? It doesn't matter. Nothing's changed.
Oh, you say that? Oh no. Oh no, it's another persuasion check. Oh no. Can I drop a quick save? I want to drop a quick save. I don't think it's letting me drop a quick save. We've got new evidence. All we need is for you to testify it's valid.
I can't. I cannot do that. Why is this so hard to understand here?
Please be low. Please be low. Oh my god, it's 8. Oh no. We do have an auto persuade if this goes south. Oh, I don't like this. Okay. Winning the case could stop mining companies from doing this in the future. Dr. Kaela said Hold on. Dr. Kaela said you talk about Hephaestus a lot. Clearly this has been bothering you. Well, that's probably not going to please him too much that his doctor's been speaking to us. You've been letting Hephaestus get away with this. That has to bug you. You were a whistleblower once. Clearly you know what the right thing is. Let's go safe with the +3.
She shouldn't have told you that. What I tell her is my business.
Wasn't safe enough. Oh no, we've only got +1s. I'm sure we can work something out. More at stake here than just Ervin's case. Yeah, absolutely.
I know. There's a lot on the line.
I don't know how this is going. Oh my god. Right. We do have an auto persuade. So I'm thinking maybe run an auto persuade on one of these +5s just to make some headway. That would just leave us 2 persuasion points to cover. So if Hephaestus makes a threat, Constellation can protect you and your family. You were a whistleblower once. Clearly you know what the right thing is. Yeah, let's go with that. Let's appeal to his good nature. Let's appeal to the reason why he distanced his wife.
I did, once upon a time. Maybe I still do.
Oh, the auto persuasion does the whole thing. Oh no, it doesn't. Oh, oh crap, we still got to make up 2. Oh no! Oh, you're letting Hephaestus get away with this. Oh no, I don't like this. I've got to go for the +3, otherwise I'm going to fail it. Unless I go for the +... Oh no, because of course the +1, if it's successful, would let me have another turn. Right, I've got to go safe. Can't let the mining companies continue to get away with this stuff.
Yeah, you may have a point.
Critical success.
Fine,
nice.
You've convinced me.
Nice.
I'd be willing to testify on one condition. I want to know what happened to Ervin.
He doesn't know.
Because when he disappeared, let's just say I had an epiphany. Hephaestus didn't need to say a word. That's when I knew the threats against me and my family were real.
Dr. Hauksson, it wasn't Hephaestus that took Ervin's life. It was the war. Ervin was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. Caught in the crossfire.
Then I am sorry for your loss. It won't change the past for either of us. But I will testify.
Yes, Helgi.
Maybe, wherever Ervin is, you'll be glad that we can finally stick it to those assholes at Hephaestus.
Go on.
Thank you, Doctor.
Yeah, don't get all mushy on me now. I need a drink.
Oh, amazing. I was worried I was going to completely fail that, but oh, fantastic.
I've got some dirt on other mines, too.
Oh.
That wasn't an isolated incident. Might as well bring it all to light.
Good man. He's gonna absolutely drag Hephaestus into the dirt. I love it. Right, I've got anything I can steal. But by steal, I meant read for, you know, research purposes. No slates by the looks of things. Oh, fantastic.
Tell Miss Hector I'll testify. To do whatever else she needs from me.
Wonderful. Thank you, Helgi. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Okay. Amazing. Is there any other are there any other properties down here we can take a look at? No, there's not. Right. Let's get topside. Barrett. Don't you want to have a little chat about this? We've kind of made a bit of a breakthrough, Barrett. Nope, he's not in a rush, as per usual. Okay. Right, let's call by Reliant Medical. I don't remember which way it was. Was it up that way?
Do you have a ship?
Yeah?
Not
Why?
Sure what to do about the issue.
What seems to be the trouble?
Ooh.
So, whenever the Arcmite factory is online, my water gets real spotty.
Oh, yeah. The water thing with Arc. Right. Right, anyway.
All right, we've got some solid leads, it looks like. The employment contract and the hunting license at Town Hall.
And Helgi, right? Those are solid leads.
Much better than liquid or gas leads. That much is evident.
Another science joke.
It was a bit strange going through Ervin's old things, though.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I was hoping for some old pictures, but nothing. I did, however, find this odd-looking plant.
Oh? Yeah, how's it still living after 2 decades?
Witchcraft, probably. But if you want a more scientific explanation, I have a couple of theories. It could go through states of hibernation, or draw moisture from the air the way epiphytic plants do. There's also that habitat dish Ervin set up for it, which gave it light and nutrients. Still, I'm not ruling out witchcraft.
I'd say that's a fair stab. Any idea what the story is with that plant?
I'm not sure. It might not even be a plant. It might technically be a fungus. But there's probably a reason why Ervin tried his best to keep it alive. When we get back home, I'll go through some of his research notes. It might tell us something more about this plant. Hopefully it's not poisonous.
Well, fingers crossed, seeing as you're bringing it on our ship. Yeah, I don't think it'll help with the case, though.
No, maybe not. But it helps me. Ervin was the last person to handle this plant. It mattered to him. No matter how the case goes, this warms my heart. I didn't expect to find it, but I love that I did. In any event, I'll go through Ervin's notes in more detail later. There's probably a flowchart somewhere with this little guy's name on it. Oh, on that note, we should give it a name. I'm thinking something simple, yet refined. What do you think of Harvey?
Harvey the houseplant. Love that.
Then it's unanimous. Okay, the three of us should get back to it. You, me, and Harvey have a case to solve.
Amazing. We're now naming plants. Love it. I wonder whether that's something to do with that biological layer just underneath the surface. Ooh, I wonder if either of the other two people actually put those posters up. But anyway, right, where am I headed? Ellie Yankton, this way.
Helgi agreeing to testify is a great help. We might need witnesses to vouch for his character, though. Someone in security, maybe?
Wait, did I ask? Someone in security? Did I ask the security officer? I don't know if that was an option. Well, I might have to pop back to the security office now. That's actually a really good point, because if
I have something for you.
Oh, amazing. It's not a plant called Harvey, is it? If anybody is going to know whether Helgi is a troublemaker, it's going to be local security, right? Let's pop on over there.
Gagarin was a one interested.
Here we go. Hi, me again.
You let Zinaida know that if she steals too many of my people, I'm drafting her antique tail for security duty, okay? Now, what can I do for you?
Antique tail. I'm sure she'd love that.
Help you with something?
Would you vouch for Helgi... what was his name? Helgi Haukson's character?
Depends on what we're talking about. What's this for?
For a good cause, we're taking the mining companies to court. We need him to serve as witness in a trial.
All right. And what's that got to do with me?
Well, we're concerned the defense might have an unkind word or two about the doctor during cross-examination.
By doctor, you mean Helgi. It's true. We brought him in for a D&D. But he spent half the time apologizing, and even helped clean up the mess the next day. He's all right in my book.
Sounds positive.
And keep in mind, it's a very big book. It's got the name of every criminal, delinquent, and rule breaker in Gagarin. But you won't find Helgi's name inside.
That's good to hear. If we need you, Ellie Yankton will be in touch.
Yeah. Have her ping my secretary.
You have a secretary?
Be safe.
Could have fooled me. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Let's tap into the secretary's notes. Security for use by law enforcement officials only. Well, we are amateur detectives. I think that more than qualifies us. Criminal records, recent updates. Hacker novice. Am I going to get into trouble over this? File report. To file a report, provide a detailed description of the events in question, including the contact information of any witnesses or parties involved. Okay. Oh, well, we've already got her on side, so what does it matter if we get into trouble? I think I'm going to get into trouble. Right, let's see. That's only inner, so that one can go there, with that one going there, which means... Cool. This one and that one is a straight across, so this one must go here. Lovely. Oh, hello, go. I think my mouth just crashed then. Hello, Gagarin. Helgi Hauksson. Oh, hello. Talk with Barrett, talk with Ellie. Interesting. Right, D&D. Gagarin underbelly. So I think that's where he's holed up. Status released. Resident was found drunk and throwing garbage at a building for nearly 3 hours. Had to drag him back to his apartment down in the lower levels. Citation was given for a drunken disorderly. Although he was mostly orderly on the way home. Can't give half a fine, though. Okay. Lisa Ajello. I don't think we know that name. Redacted. Location Lizzy's redacted. Oh. Clint. Okay. Assault in Clint's collectibles. Officer witnessed the event during patrols. Clint de Haven chased Helgi Hauksson out of his store while waving a broom. Security on the scene witnessed the incident and filed a report as a precaution, but further investigation revealed no assault took place. Nathanis Wells. Don't think we know that one. Released bail for theft. Nathanis is charged with stealing materials from a work site. Okay. Let's exit the computer and run like hell.
Well, if this doesn't work, we can always resort to the earliest of human solutions. Smash it.
Sorry, Barrett, you lost me. What are we smashing?
Helgi's testimony should make this go a lot smoother.
Some went our separate ways. Personal questions. It did come up with the objection to speaking to Barrett.
For you? Go ahead, ask me anything. Of course. We're working on this case together, after all.
I think this is all
And
been
I
asked.
trust you.
Oh,
So
thanks,
please,
Barrett.
Continue.
Oh, hello. Oh, this is all... Oh, my gosh. Okay. Right, this is all completely open to us. Right, so, how's Harvey doing?
It's one of my husband's botanical experiments. Somehow it survived alone without sunlight or water or any kind of care.
Yeah, kind of
I
odd.
wonder if he knew that it could survive without him for so long.
I do kind of get what he means about Ervin being the last person to actually do anything with that plant and it essentially having grown since that point. It's like the lingering memory within that plant still existing. Very cool. So what do you suppose Ervin might think of your life now? Interesting.
Oh, he would have loved to be part of this investigation, I bet. He always loved making things right.
Let's see. Was he anything to do with Constellation? I get the impression that he wasn't.
Yes, he was one of the first people I met when I moved into the lodge.
Oh.
His room used to be full of plants.
He was Constellation.
The humidity was hard to get used to.
No way. Interesting. Okay. So why did Ervin actually take the job with Hephaestus in the first place?
Yeah, he did it as a favor to one of his colleagues from his university days. Plus, it paid well. And it didn't seem that complicated.
No, until they dug a bit deeper. Did he have an apartment on Gagarin? Wait, we know that. We've been there.
Gagarin has more apartments for sale than buyers, so it was cheap. And the contract was for a month, so it made sense.
Oh, rolling contract. Okay. Makes it all the weirder that it's still... Oh, no, because, of course, the ownership transferred over to Barrett, didn't it? Yeah, so what stopped you from looking into this earlier?
Honestly, I didn't want to think about it. Any of it. And I know how that sounds, I do. But when I found that artifact, I realized I had to get my house in order before I could move on. The visions pushed me forward. But my pain, my doubt, it holds me back.
Anchored you to the past.
I just feel like I'm splitting in half sometimes.
Yeah, I can get that. Can you tell me a bit about Ervin's research? Anything that stands out? I mean, aside from Harvey the houseplant. Oh?
He took an ancient plant from a moon that had been ejected from its planetary orbit, and he genetically modified it somehow. That's when it started smelling so good, too. I told him to let me know when he found a pizza plant. Then maybe I'd develop a green thumb.
Thanks for talking about Ervin with me, Barrett. I realise it must still be pretty raw, especially running around here.
Thanks for listening. Did you have any other personal questions, or was that it?
No, I basically walked into here because I was prompted by the game, and turns out it was a dead end.
Hopefully, this will be enough to clear Ervin's name.
Yeah, I sincerely hope so. Right, so... we have all of our character witnesses. We just need to get our... Oh, hold on. Let's pop into Reliant as well while we're here. Might as well tell,
Salutations.
like I said, Helena? Helga? Sorry, excuse me, you there. What's your name? Helena. Okay, I was half right.
Back at last. Did you find the courier?
Yeah.
And more importantly, my package.
No.
Think you might need to work on those priorities a bit.
I'm sorry if my straightforwardness offends you. Now, did you find the man or not?
This game is nuts. We found what was left of the man. Your courier's dead. Whatever inside your package is gone. Over the package. Technically, you asked for the package, not its contents. And on that front, I can provide... Yeah, no, we found him. He was killed for the contents by the looks of it.
My God. Dead? Well, I suppose that explains why my employee, Mr. Maximoff, disappeared so suddenly. And why the tracking beacon I installed on his ship was detected fleeing the planet.
Oh.
Here, your payment for finding the courier. It seems you've got some chops when it comes to investigation. What would you say to finding Mr. Maximoff for me? Seeing what he knows about where our data might have wandered off to.
So this Maximoff, you think one of your employees, Mr. Maximoff, stole the package and took off? Huh. Yeah, why exactly did you install a tracking device on Maximoff's ship? Did you suspect him already?
Mr. Maximoff was, may still be, one of Reliant's most ambitious young executives. His business is Reliant's business. If he was to do something rash, like run off with Reliant's confidential and proprietary data, then it's our responsibility to know that. Hence the tracker. And why I'd appreciate your help in confirming if that's the case or not.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, you haven't thought to run this past UC Security?
Oh, I'll be informing UC Security, but speedy results don't appear to be their forte.
That's fair.
I need Mr. Maximoff tracked down and my package recovered, and I need it now. Can I count on you to handle that?
Do you know what? I like the sound of this. This could be quite lucrative. Consider him as good as found.
Excellent. Mr. Maximoff, Bonifant, appears to have set down on another world here in Alpha Centauri, Hawley. Go there and see what he may know on the subject of our fallen courier and our missing data.
Okay. Looks like we're spending a bit more time in the system by the looks of things. So, find Bonifant Maximoff on Hawley. Okay, before I do that though, let's go and see Ellie and get this case all wrapped up. So I'm thinking...
The other day she's going to ship me off to Neon.
Oh.
think that's bad.
You're right. Behave yourself, kid. Let's go and see Ellie. Let's go and present everything that we've got. We've got 4 potential character witnesses for Helgi, which is that's a hell of a result.
Evidence, check. Expert witness, double check. Now all that's left to do is give Ellie the good news.
Absolutely right. I'm glad that we got the security chief on board. I think she's probably the most likely candidate to vouch for our Helgi. So, Ellie, do we have a haul for you?
Okay, you two, lay it on me. Did you find Helgi? Did he agree to testify?
Well, we've got good news and, well, that's it. Just more good news.
Okay. Does that mean he said yes?
Helgi will testify. Also managed to get Lizzy to serve as a character witness. Helgi will testify. She's not the best witness, but Delitso might vouch for his character. Who's Delitso? Was that the medic? No, that's not Kaela. Delitso. I can't remember who that was. Helgi's agreed to testify. We've got Clint. Not the best witness, but Delitso? Okay. What if the witness isn't the most reliable? Can we provide the witness with a safe house or an armed guard? Wait, hold on. She's not the best witness, but Delitso might vouch for his character. Delitso must
It's
be...
a lot to think about, but can you do it on your own time?
All right, rude. Delitso then must be the security chief. I thought she was going to be the strongest one, but not the best witness. Dr. Kaela. Okay, I'm confused about who to go for now. Let's stall with some questions. Have we provided a witness with a safe house and an armed guard?
What do we look like? New Atlantis? No.
Okay, I suppose that was a bit of a silly question. What if the witness isn't the most reliable?
Then we better hope that our other evidence holds up.
Crap. I'm in a bit of an impasse now. So, let's see. Dr. Kaela. I think Lizzie's out. She's just basically going to say, yeah, he's a drunk that hangs out at the bar. Clint went chasing the guy out of his shop with a broom. So Dr. Kaela or Delitso? That must be the chief. Helgi will testify. She's not the best witness, but Delitso might vouch for... Is that a red herring? Or should we actually heed that she's not the best witness? Maybe Dr. Kaela is the best one to go for. Right, let's... Oh, I hope I don't regret this. Let's go for the doctor.
Well, that is perfect. She's probably the best person to call on should Hephaestus decide to play dirty.
She can vouch for his sanity, I guess.
You two have done all that you could. Now it's time to hand the baton off to me.
What do you think, Ellie? Do we have a chance?
The evidence you've gathered is impressive. It truly is.
Nice.
So what's the verdict? In this case, I'd say spoilers are appreciated.
Spoiler alert.
I almost never say this because I don't want to jinx it, but I think this case is a slam dunk.
Huzzah! That's what I like to hear.
I sincerely hope so.
I think we can do everything on our checklist. Clear Ervin of any wrongdoing, charge Hephaestus with the cover-up, and even restore Helgi, Dr. Haukson's standing in the scientific community.
And let him leave the planet.
All in all, though, really outstanding work. We wouldn't have gotten this far without your efforts. And I've got to imagine that wherever Ervin is, he appreciates it too.
Agreed, Ellie. And thanks for being our anchor in this.
Nice!
We should probably get out of Ellie's way and let her do her thing.
Yep.
We can talk more in private.
Oh, so cool. Oh, awesome. I think we got everything absolutely bang on.
Let's talk. I set aside some time for this.
Nice. Okay, so, do you need us here for the trial?
Don't worry about it. For this case, I expect the paperwork to climb up the stairs and the verdict to fly out the window. So even if I did have a courier send you a court date, you'd never get here in time. But whatever the outcome, I'll make sure you and Barrett are the first to know.
Oh, amazing. Okay, can we discuss the case? I don't know if there's anything more to discuss.
Well, detectives, you did the heavy lifting. Now it's my turn to close. But it's not as simple as waving the proof in somebody's face, especially with a case this old. There's appeals that have to be filed, legal proceedings, bureaucracy, the whole nine. My recommendation is you and Barrett take some time off. Travel the galaxy, see the sights. I'll send him a message when I have some actual news.
Awesome stuff. Okay, do you get a lot of clients through?
Not as many as I should, given the contracts these miners are signing. Most of the time, I'm just here to remind folks they've got rights. A piece of paper can make you do a lot of things, but it can't break the law.
I'd imagine she's just answered this question in what she just said, but why set up a law office here?
I've always been passionate about environmental law, so coming here was a natural fit. But I'm not gonna lie. There were times I almost let go of the rope. Losing Ervin's case really shook me.
Especially seeing as it was your
Imagine
first.
having all these wild ideas about how you were going to end corporate malfeasance, and I couldn't even win one case. But you can only cry about it for so long. I told myself to suck it up and win the next one, and the one after that. It didn't matter how many tries it took, I'd just keep chiseling away at the whole justice system until I made a crack.
I suppose that's something I hadn't even thought about. This is putting a lot of ghosts to rest for Barrett over Ervin, and also putting ghosts to rest for Helgi, but Ellie as well. I suppose that's probably always haunted her that she lost the first professional case. Corporate lawyers can seal those cases fairly quickly. Cracks can someday lead to splinters. Good to have a goal. Yeah, someday lead to splinters. Yeah, I'd imagine this has haunted her throughout her career.
That's what I'm hoping for. You make losing expensive enough, and companies will do the math. Treating your employees right tends to be more cost-effective.
Nice.
Good luck.
Awesome. Right. Come on there, Barrett. Wait, what have we got here? Anything worth stealing? No, we're good. Oh, Barrett. What a result!
Wow, we actually did it. Solved the case. And hopefully cleared Ervin's name. I feel like, what's the old saying? A great weight has been lifted off my shoulders? But it's actually true. I feel like I'm 80% biomass and 20% aerogel.
Yep, that's just what I thought you'd say. What's an aerogel?
It's a substance that is literally lighter than air, depending on the planet. Habitable planets tend to range from 1 to 2 milligrams per cubic centimeter. Most aerogels are about 1/10 of that. I feel like I'm currently hovering in that territory. Give or take 1/10.
Well, do you know what, Barrett? Whatever the hell you're babbling on about, I'm just glad you're happy, and I'm glad you've had that weight lifted off your shoulders that you've been carrying around for 2 decades. Jeez. Must be a relief to get to this point. We could wait you to confirm. No, it must be such a relief.
It's a relief. A grace. A seismic gravitational shift. I feel like a new man.
Good for you. Glad you're feeling better and lighter. So, when do you think we'll actually get a verdict back?
Ellie would know better than I. But I doubt it'll be anytime soon. These things tend to involve a lot of red tape.
Mm-hmm.
It's a special kind of adhesive that makes you stick to old filing cabinets and manila envelopes.
Do you think things will change on Gagarin? Oh, yeah, bringing down Hephaestus. Would that set a precedent to the other companies?
I hope so. It's always a tug-of-war between the workers and the mining corps. But there's one thing we've got in our favor. There's more of us than there are of them. All it takes is for the people to realize it.
Nice. Glad you're feeling better. And lighter.
I'm feeling great. Although I could do with some wine and cheese. Why stop at emotional satisfaction when we can indulge in the culinary too? But if I can be serious for a moment, thank you. I couldn't have done this without your help.
You are so very welcome, sir. Anything for a friend? No big deal. I didn't do it for you. No, anything for a pal.
That makes 2 of us. 3 if you count Harvey. And who wouldn't? He's practically family. In fact, Harvey's got a little explorer in him too. According to this slate I found, turns out that our spiky friend's been all across the galaxy.
Oh, really? Notes on Ervin's plan. Amazing! The Adventures of Harvey, the houseplant. Fantastic! Wonder if Harvey has a home planet we can visit? Perhaps Harvey has a preference on where we go next. Yeah, I wonder if he's got a home.
I doubt it. Harvey's a wanderer. Getting lost is how he finds his way home.
Whatever's next, glad to have you with me. Surprised you aren't sick of me by now. Harvey's got a long way to go before he's up to our adventuring standards. Oh, let's not put Harvey down. We've just liberated him from an apartment after 20 years. Yeah, just surprised you aren't sick of me by now.
Nope, no way. We've been through a lot, haven't we?
We have indeed.
I had forgotten what it was like to work with someone so closely.
Well, someone who isn't made of metal. Yep, been through a lot so far, which is why I'm probably going to swap you out for someone else next time, but it's been great.
On top of everything else we've done together and with Constellation, yeah, I think so. Investigating Ervin's case with you is something I'll remember forever. I've come to realize that some events, some people, stand out as pillars of my life.
Wow. Yeah, pillars, you say?
It's whatever leaves an impression on you, right? Moments that define our lives, where our future diverged from our expectations. People who changed you, or people you've changed.
Some people do change us forever.
Yes, some of them do. And if we're lucky, they change us for the better. We only get a brief moment in this universe to interact, to feel, to be who we are and experience the range of emotions that our bodies and minds have evolved to comprehend.
Barrett, are you okay? Did you eat something weird? Many people never get that opportunity, living life to the fullest. Yeah, people don't always get that opportunity. I've got a horrible feeling that Ervin was probably one of them.
You're right. The variables involved are beyond human understanding. Being born in the right time, the right place, so much is beyond our control. If one is fortunate, you might even notice events and people changing you while it is in motion.
Must be fortunate then. Constellation's changed who I am. Don't see your point. Oh, right, me. You're talking about me. Yeah, not sure he is talking about me necessarily, but yeah, I must be fortunate to witness events like this then, I guess.
I know I certainly am. I've explored many worlds, and I've worked with Constellation for most of my life. I cherish those memories. But you have changed me as a person forever. I don't want to look back years from now and wonder what if.
Oh.
I need to know what you think about us.
Oh. I thought Barrett was getting a tad heavy there. Do I have to define our relationship with words? I think at this stage it probably is best that I do define our relationship with words. You are an awesome friend, Barrett, and I will value our friendship forever.
Here we are, the most fortunate people in the galaxy, because we get to explore it all together, as friends.
Quite right. Finishing breach of contract. Okay, awesome. Barrett considers you an ally. That's a new one. Oh, fantastic. Right, we are currently well over time, but I'm really intrigued to hear The Adventures of Harvey.
So the other day, I went on a rescue mission. An
Ervin.
asteroid was slated to hit a moon in one of the outer systems, and I wanted to get some genetic samples before they went extinct. Well, I managed to get one. This suspiciously cactus-looking thing here. I didn't know what it was, only that it was beautiful. It's not until I scanned it back home that I realized it wasn't native to the system. The flora was alien.
Ooh.
Somehow, a seed had stowed away on someone's ship and managed to plant itself on this unremarkable moon, like a rogue dandelion clock dancing through space. And I thought, well, isn't that a kindred spirit? This whimsical little cactus is an explorer just like us.
Mm-hmm.
To me, What we do at Constellation is always bittersweet.
Barrett said it was
When we
bittersweet.
explore new worlds, we leave our homes behind. In a way, that's what this plant represents. It's a hello and a goodbye.
Oh.
I'm giving this plant to you, Barrett, in hopes that you never lose your sense of adventure and the places you call home. Let it be a celebration of every long goodbye and each new beginning.
Oh. I see exactly why that little plant means so much to Barrett now. That's Ervin's final hello and a goodbye. Oh, man. Well, I think we've done some good here. Guys, thank you very much for joining me. This was an awesome little experience. And I'm guessing that there's an experience like this in store for the other 3 main Constellation members as well. So, as much as I enjoy spending time adventuring across the settled systems and beyond with you, Barrett, you're getting binned off. I need to go and start chasing up someone else's adventure. But guys, speaking of which, that's all we've got time for. If you'd like to leave a like or you care to leave a comment, pop those down below, and I will see you in the next one. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.